Hello everybody, got a very serious bug to talk about, and this one has really dropped I think from the recent update. If you are doing incursions, be warned, it's very important, and as well this has caused some kind of cataclysmic domino effect, no pun intended, when it comes to the bug in general. So we're going to have on screen some forums, info, and as well we're going to be having a look at some video footage in a minute. So this all stems from some reports. First of all, starting off here saying I was doing incursions, noticed wasn't able to dex or parry throughout the fight. That's major, especially like some of the earlier fights, which is fine, and then obviously later fights when you're doing more dexes or more dexes and intercepts. Tested out different fights and the same issue kept happening. I then went to my masteries to see if that was changed, but everything was the same. Next, I went to my champions page and noticed that all my champions PIs were very, very low, as if I had no mastery points, restarted the game, and it has fixed the issue. Something to bear in mind. I've seen this on Android and as well on iOS or iPhone devices. It's all kind of like started from, I got like a message from one of my mods, Captain Dante, who said about this. Here's an example of this in action. We're going to be able to look at some of the video footage in a minute as well, just to kind of like corroborate this, but many people are coming out to this. I would say do this at your own like peril, do it your own warning for incursions, because I've had some people say this is affected by the persistent charges. Other people have said that it's not the case, so it's a very much case. Be warned, especially if you've maybe used a persistent charge champion in your incursions run, but also just be wary whether or not there's something to do with certain champions that maybe have persistency in their nature, or maybe go from fight to fight. Those are things to be warned. So player here, the bear, is saying exactly the same thing and kind of like talking about this. Also, as well, someone else was saying, I can't use my masteries on my mini. I can't even parry or dex. And there's something, did you incursions? Yes. So if you do incursions, and I think this then caused some issues. Then if you go to do anything else content-wise, you might be affected. So that's something to be wary of as well. And you can see that the PI changes. Like this person doesn't have, or shouldn't have, these PI. From what I gather, these are meant to be like a lot higher than they are. And again, to give you an example of that, I think it's probably best to show you some footage, and we'll try and refresh some of these pages as well, just to kind of like see where we're up to. Okay, we're rolling some footage now, and this is of Captain Dante just kind of showcasing his masteries, and as well just showing the extent of going from one set of things to go like, okay, my masteries to be fine, and then going on to the incursions based content and going like, okay, there's kind of like that again, that seems somewhat fine, except for it's got no persistent charges. First of all, you think that kind of be the issue, but it's actually not. It does come to a point there's something else going on here, or maybe because it's facing off against a persistent based champion. That's maybe the reason why. But you can definitely see here, like, it's just straight block, no dexterity, no green for parry, no yellow for dexterity. It's just not there, so it causes a real problem for players. You don't want to be doing content and seeing that you're not able to dexterity and you're not able to parry, especially from circumstances like this. It's not good. It's really not good. It's hard to know where this kind of like started from. We all know we've got a persistent base charge problem at the moment. If that is indeed the thing, it may not be, because it's it could be something else affected. Either way, players are at a loss at the moment. If you're doing incursions and this is the cause of it, be concerned and be wary that this may not be something you can avoid so lightly. I'm still waiting for further acknowledgement of this being a bug that can be rectified. RichTheMan. I'm still waiting for more info, and as I've been recording, I have been refreshing these particular pages, which are the only ones active at the moment that has got like players talking about. More people coming to say like they are indeed experiencing issues. So that is my warning to watch out if you are doing incursions. At the moment, this seems to be a thing with it, where if you do incursions, you will get a bit of an issue. You'll get an incredibly big headache with this. So yeah, do be warned. If you're doing incursions, it will cause you to kind of have some types of mastery issues, losing you that dexterity and parry at the same time. The further thing to be mentioning from the situation is important to like restart your game. I would say that like I've seen like another thread and many other threads are starting to be built, especially around this this situation. And yeah, okay, for Alliance War, it's something of a critical thing, and I would say that's the best thing. If you are experiencing this issue, don't go incursions maybe, but also kind of like maybe like restart your phone or kind of come out the game, close it down, and then go back into it again. Go back into it if there's ever a thing, but kind of like go back into it and see if it's still there. What I've done is I've copied in many people, as well as kind of tried to get in contact with the people, then the powers that be, to see if there's an answer. At the point of getting this video out, which at the moment it's 10 PM UK time, I'm recording this, and as well I've been trying for the last 30 minutes to get some kind of like answers and stuff, and so far there's been nothing. So yeah, if I hear anything, I will try and like let you know. I thought this is probably important to have its own video, and also it's important, guys, like just keep up to date with content. Like please come back to the channel, you know, check the sub boxes for fresh content, because like I'm trying to, you know, forewarn you and give you the advice on stuff when it comes to situations like this. So do be warned about this particular incursions issue. Try and restart your device if it does help. If not, then maybe avoid incursions, and as well, you know, we'll kind of like see what happens with this. But yeah, not too good with the update. I know there's been a couple of things, but we'll try and address them when we can. And thanks again for watching this video. Check out some other content I'll be posting up there. There may be one other video today, which if not, it will just be out, or they'll be out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, which might be a Mr. Fantastic buff video. Some nice damage kicking out from there. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.